Today, I'm going to be spending the next 2 days in Ikaria, Greece, one of the 5 blue zones in the world. If you're not familiar with the blue zone, it's where there are an overwhelming number of centenarians, or people who live to be over 100 years old. Ikaria is also called the island where people forget to die. What do they know about longevity that we don't know? Well, I traveled all the way to the small island of Ikaria to uncover some of their secrets to longevity and how we can apply some of their ways of life to our own lives, no matter where we live, city or island life included. I finally made it here to the island of Ikaria, about 40 plus total hours of travel time later from when I left Los Angeles. It was not supposed to take this long. I ended up missing one of my flights and had to take an overnight ferry to get here, so it added about 20 plus hours of travel time, but I think it'll all be worth it. I'm very excited to be here. I'm actually going to be meeting up with George Karmalis and his family. They own a winery called the Karmalis Winery, and they're super passionate about sharing their knowledge of the Ikarian way of life, and they've dedicated their lives to sharing this more holistic approach that we can all take to apply the lessons of Ikaria to our own current realities and our own lives. I believe George has a group of people with him where he's teaching these lessons to, and so I'm going to be joining in on some of what he has planned for the next couple of days, and we're going to see what we can learn from the people of Ikaria. Also, I'm already seeing a decent amount of old people just walking by. I'm actually at like this coffee shop near the port right now, waiting for George.
I'm Christine.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Isabel. Yeah.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So, just got picked up by George, and we're now about to enter some hot springs.
Hello, I am George Karimalis, and I'm running here an agri-tourism center. The hot springs is a gift that was given to the Ikarians. There is a way that you can do this. We call this hot cold, which is an exercise where we stay in the hot and then we go to the open sea, which is the cold, and this happens with a lot of swimming, which gives the best results. It is highly anti-inflammatory because it moves the blood in the most complete way that can wash a large part of the inflammation that we have in our bodies.
Okay, so we just got back here to the winery, and this is the room that I'm going to be staying in. I'm so tired and tempted to take a nap. I might take one. I'm so jet lagged. Okay, so this is the room that I'm staying in. I think it's really cool. All the rock walls. And this is the bathroom.
This is a beetroot salad with tahini sauce. This is vegan.
Vegan.
100%.
Hello, good morning everyone. It is the next day here at Karmalis Winery, and we're actually going to start the morning. It's about 8:30 a.m. and we're going to do some like yoga, maybe Tai Chi downstairs, because doing anything that is stress relieving, calming is very important. So let's go do it.
Okay, let's start breathing. You know that we breathe with the stomach. Okay, just think of this when you do this. And there's a small move of the body which makes us feel more comfortable when we breathe. So it's a move up and down. Inhale with the nose, exhale with the mouth. When you exhale with the mouth, let it be a flow. deep sit and then stretch up. For the traditional Icarians to move, to use their bodies, it was something that was happening naturally every day because of the many things they had to do, having in mind that they are living in a mountainous environment and they have to go in difficult paths all the time. They need to move uphill, downhill, lift things, carry things, do this, do that. So that was a movement that is difficult to have with people who live in the cities. So the Ikaria lifestyle retreats teach people a way to use their body and exercise, in other words, which they can do every day in order to do what they cannot do because they live in a place like this.
All right, everyone, so we just finished our morning meditation and movement, and now it's about 9:56 a.m. I'm gonna head upstairs and they have a really nice breakfast prepared, so let's go and see what they have.
But yeah, it is a good source. Like I used to be in an Atlas Obscura book club, but then literati.
A little bit more. Yeah. You can make to make one with a table. Skin and press. And everything go out. Yeah. Our diet is very good for the longevity. It's very important for the longevity. We have many other secrets, but the diet is the first. I think 80% is the diet. We make a dough for phyllo, for a Greek phyllo, to make a spinach pie with spinach and herbs. Salt and oregano. You smell. Interesting, huh? This is Ikaria, with a lot of herbs, a lot of onion, garlic, now olive oil. I saw Isabel, extra busy, our olive oil actually. Okay.
Is this all from your garden?
This is for our garden.
Yeah.
Our diet is very healthy diet, and I follow the ancient Icarian diet. It's a plant-based with a lot of vegetable, a lot of legume, pies with phyllo, and nuts, fruit, or dry or fresh. This is our food. It's not something special. It's everything we have in our farms. For example, my grandma, she died 100 years old, and she had amazing diet. She walked every day to go to the vegetable garden, to go to the animals. Other secret is the family, the community in the village all together, and also happiness is something happening in Ikaria. The people, they are happy and they look in front. They don't look back, and this is nice because we have hope, and I think it's very healthy for the longevity. If you are happy and we give love, we live better. We have many people to go up to 90 and 100 and more.
Good. Yeah, really good.
So good.
All right, guys, so we just finished lunch. It was so good. I wish that you could have experienced it with me. And thank you so much, Eleni, for teaching us. As you guys saw, the ingredients that went into the recipes and the meals were so fantastic, so clean, and so fresh. Everything is so healthy, from all the veggies that went into the meal to the fresh olive oil to the beans to literally everything that went into it. So it definitely makes a lot of sense that the way that the Icarians eat and the Mediterranean diet plays a huge role in their longevity. And yeah, with that, we have a couple of hours of downtime, and then we're gonna learn some Greek dancing. I've never done Greek dancing before. We'll see how I do. I've done salsa dancing, so hopefully I can pick it up pretty easily.
One, behind, three, one, stay, and right, 2, 3, slow, big, slow, big, slow, big, slow.
After Greek dancing, I met up with Ileana, who is George and Eleni's daughter, and she's the one who is in charge of the winemaking procedure from the vineyard to the winery. So she gave me a quick tour of the vineyard and then showed me where she gets most of her work done to make the wines.
So this is where you do most of your work on a day-to-day basis.
Always it's a mess here because we do winery work. So we bring the barrels out because we empty them in order to bottling the wine, and we send them to technician who is going to open the barrels and make them new again for second use.
Things here in Ikaria, everything was based on the family. Whatever is successful has to do because all the family members work together on a same project. So strong ties have to do because the family members, they wish to be together and they wish to see their future together. In our estate, there are members who work more with cooking and nutrition, other members who work more with the wine.
So this is the room where we age the wines in the barrels, in the bottles. Here I have my sparkling wines in those baskets. So this is the room where we age the wines. We have space to store like 12,000 bottles here. So this is the furniture we made with our carpenter like last year. This is in order to keep the bottles upside down, because this is one step of this wine process of winemaking for the sparkling wine. So all of our wines are natural, so that means organic grapes. We are certified organic, we also do some biodynamic techniques. So biodynamic is another kind of cultivation. So we use organic grapes, we don't use additives, no chemical, no filtering, and we use the yeast that already exists on the skin of the grape, so we don't add yeast from the market. Actually, zero additives. So this is the method.
Natural is best.
Yeah, this is like a sea of bottles.
Yeah, so many. There's like so much wine. What are like the benefits of wine, of drinking a glass of wine every day?
The concentration of tannins and antioxidants and all those compounds improve our health. But the other view from the lifestyle is that when they drink wine, they start feeling good and happy and having fun, so that I think increase life. They live more years because they are happy. Yeah, and this is the motto.
That's why at night they're like drinking, dancing, just having a good time.
Yeah, I mean, you can see like 80 or 90 years old people drinking wine and having fun until the morning. Actually, the wine is like a main factor in Icarian lifestyle for all those reasons.
People who live long, they have a love for life. They love life and they have a deep hope. And then you need to work in order to succeed in your life. It's talking about a life which will have less sickness, more health, and a lot of energy and power to do positive things.
So after spending just 48 hours in Ikaria, it became clear why the Ikarian way of life has led to people living longer lives. But even if you don't live in this small island, I think we can all try to incorporate what we've learned, like doing anti-stress activities such as the hot and cold method, staying active every day, eating a clean and healthy diet like the Mediterranean diet, making more time for family and community, having a hopeful and happy attitude towards life, working towards something positive, and of course, dancing and drinking more wine. Hopefully you guys took something away from this video. If you did, be sure to like it and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.